Welcome to 97.7 FM, The City. We have another great show for you tonight. Welcome to Cityscape. Tonight we have a special edition, Film in Valleywood edition with an actor from the area, Matthew Cavanis. Welcome.
Hi.
Thank you for making the time to come out here and chat with our audience.
I appreciate being here. It's just I'm trying to figure out how close I need to be to the mic.
Oh, there you go. That's good right there. Right there. That's good.
Okay, cool.
All right. No. So now you are from the Valley. So tell me a little bit about your background.
So in acting or just in general?
In general.
Oh, well, I was born here in McAllen. I lived with my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister like since forever. But I was kind of late born. So by the time my brother and sister were ready to kind of leave out the house, I was still a baby. So it was pretty fun. I got into acting probably high school, sophomore year, I think it was. I started off doing just the theater, nothing crazy. I kind of got tricked into it. Theater director was like, hey, I want you to read some lines, because I was the host of the student council talent show. Then kind of just got into just read this, read that, okay, this and that. She's like, okay. Next day, you got the part. What part? What part did I get in the show? I didn't sign up for that. You said I wasn't auditioning. Well, too bad. We need someone. Okay. Well, then I actually got into it and started to do films nearby, started local, and now I'm kind of
fantastic
taking a bunch of roles.
Now, I was going through your IMDb, and you've landed a lot of roles. I mean, you've been in, name some of the shows you've been on. Walker. You've been on Landman.
I did The Chosen, Yellowstone 1923. I did Lioness. Landman was probably one of my favorite ones to do.
And we were talking about right before we got on the show, and I asked the question, now, who's your agent? And then you said, I don't have one.
Yeah.
So you were able to land all those gigs without one.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
An agent is kind of a really big step forward for me. I've been trying to apply since forever, but before I landed all these gigs and stuff, I thought I needed an agent for those gigs, but in reality, you just need a lot of help. I have a really cool casting company that I've been working with. They're called Legacy Casting. One of my friends, her name is Stephanie. Absolutely amazing person. She's the kindest person I've ever met. She's so cool on set. The thing is I get in trouble every now and then because they're like, all right, we need you guys to head that way. And I'm midway eating a Slim Jim. But, and so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And when did you start landing these nice gigs? How old were you?
I was 16. Currently, I'm 19 years old, but I just kind of turned 19 a couple months ago. But I was 16, barely understanding what happens at a movie set. I did my stunt training, I did voice training, I did the theater training, and I went to the I think it's called the Texas Thespians Festival out in Grapevine. That was absolute game changer. I met so many different people, so many instructions, so many things to do, to try to understand, okay, I can feel this, but also I can portray this and it looks the same. So it's really interesting to me.
Tell me about your latest role, the latest set that you walked off of.
The latest one that I just walked off of was, let's see, I did recently, actually. I did the Linus, the one with Zoe Saldana. They just did their season 2, and I've seen everything that's coming out being posted about it, and I'm like, just wait. It gets so cool. It gets so cool. That's the most recent one that I walked off of, but I did do a couple smaller indie projects. There's one that I'm going to go film soon, I think in January-ish. I think I'm going to go film and walk on that set. Is a really cool film called Evil Inheritance. That one, oh my gosh, it's a horror. Another one that I did little bit ago, it's still in production, being released very soon, I hope, It's called the Cyber Psycho Chronicles, where I play an FBI agent, and the other one I play kind of like a priest boy to help out, with stuff going on.
Oh, cool. Nice. Now, what's next? What's a project, if you can talk about it? I know that sometimes you have to sign
The
waivers and
NDAs.
NDAs, and you can't disclose a lot of stuff. So what's next? What's your next role that you can talk about?
Let's see. My next role that I can talk about. As of now, though, right now I don't have anything like completely blocked up, but I think they might continue filming after wintertime. More of I believe 1923. They want me back again. I hope so. Landman, they should be asking me back another time, I hope. So I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with what I've got lined up. I'm right now trying to do some local stuff, help out some friends, kind of put my name forward out down here instead of being all the way up there.
Yeah, gotcha. Have you seen a pattern of it kind of slowing down around the holidays, where production companies just kind of take a pause?
For wintertime, yes, because during the winter you think, okay, it's going to be warm down here. It's great to film. Well, they want to be in the cold places to film. So they're all the way up north and stuck kind of chilling out for a little bit. I mean, it's good to take that break because when it kicks back up around February time, it's just boom, 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 boom. I'm gone almost every single day. I get like a week of a break and I'm like, you got a casting call. Ooh, where are we going? Fort Worth. All right. And then just make the drive. It's fun.
And so did one of your parents manage your career when you were still a minor?
My mom, she still helps out now. She's helpful. She does what a mother has to do, protect her kid.
Yeah, of course.
So there's some sets where they'll be like, okay, the parent has to be present. We just can you kind of sit off to the side? You can watch your kid from there. When I did Walker, my mom was actually in the background during one of the scenes. It was I don't even know what episode. I think it was like episode 7, probably season 4, episode 7. I don't know. It's where they're doing the obstacle course scene, kind of like going around, doing the whole military camp procedure, stuff like that. And in the background, you can see where we're all standing in a line. I have my hands behind my back, kind of standing. Right behind me is my mother.
That's cool.
It's great. She gets to steal my spotlight.
That's neat. That's really cool. And that was shot up in the was it the Dallas area, Austin area? Where was that shot at?
I can't say specifically where, but around that area,
okay.
the DFW and that general area. I can't say anything specific because I don't want to get in trouble.
Sure.
I'm not going to get in trouble.
Sure. Now, tell us about you went to high school. How did you manage? How did you balance your schoolwork and then having to go out for shoots?
Well, for one, I didn't have very supportive admin. If they're watching this, I'm joking. But the principal was really cool. She kind of understood, this is something that's out of the ordinary. It's like, but your grades, but this, but that, but this. And it's like, well, I do my work here, but since attendance is a big part of it, I'd miss like 2 weeks and then have to catch up on those 2 weeks. I'd still be able to do the work, but then there's that attendance. But I mean, it was a good balance. I never really missed out on anything. I got my diploma, so that's saying something.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
Yeah. Good deal. Now, what are your plans as far as are you planning on I know you were sharing with me a little bit about you perhaps making your way over to California or where the gigs are located. Is that still a plan?
Yes, of course. I'd like to hopefully someday where I can afford my own plane ticket to get out there, kind of like explore the world a little bit, see what it's like to be on something like huge, where they're in this little studio, where it's like, wait, this is supposed to be a city, but it's just a room, that sort of stuff. Where it's like, wow. I also want to get more into my work too, because that's something that I really want to get into. There's a role, hopefully, that they requested me to be a stuntman for. I can't talk about specific details, but they're requesting me to go be a stuntman for it, and I am so hyped. I haven't gotten a stuntman job yet. I've gone through all the training. I'm so ready. Like, I'm just like, I can't wait. But it's scary.
Well, we wish you the best. How can folks get a hold of you on social media?
On social media, you can follow Matthew, Mathieu, Caviness, Caviness on Instagram. On Facebook, the same thing. I don't post much, so sorry. I like to post waffles and a bunch of random things that happen, but
waffles do get a lot of clicks, though.
Exactly, right? It's like, I love waffles. I post the Texas waffle, I'm out at a hotel.
Yeah.
If they have the waffle machine, 5 stars.
Yeah.
I don't care if there's a cockroach somewhere, 5 stars. They have a waffle machine. If they don't, and it's like a Hilton or something, 1 star. Worst hotel ever.
That's right. That's neat. Now, your IMDb, we can also find you on your IMDb and take a look at all your credits.
When I first started my IMDb, it was really hard to kind of find it. But then when I got more traction, now I just jokingly tell my friends, like, hey, can you Google my name real quick? And the first link is right there. I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Before, when you Google my name, it was when I was smaller. I used to do a lot of the Jump Rope for Heart Association, like the donations for it, because my dad had a heart attack. And that was the only thing you could ever see of me. And that was like 6, 7 years old. And then now it's like, boom, IMDb, it's like right there. And I'm like, okay, that is so cool. My name is right next to Billy Bob Thornton. Like, I fangirl out all the time over it.
Yep. That's awesome. That's really neat. Anything else you'd like to share with us that I might have forgotten to ask?
Let's see. I hope everyone's having a wonderful night. That's for sure, because I am. I love this weather. I really do. I'm tired of like the 80 degree to 200 degree weather.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's something else.
Any film premieres coming up or screenings or anything like that folks can come out and see?
That's a good question, because I don't even know that.
We just had a bunch of film premieres this past month, right? Were you in any of those?
Actually, no, not at all. A lot of those were local projects, right? Yeah. Right now, the local projects that I'm working on are still kind of in the say. I'm working on my own called The Struggle, and I hope that one takes more traction next year.
Sure.
So I'm not trying to force it out, I kind of want it to be like my perfect, little thing that I'm making. So.
Gotcha. Fantastic. Were you an American Patriot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. I love American Patriot. Quint Rogers, very cool dude.
Yeah.
I heard that he in talks and probably filming for a sequel. You guys should watch that too.
Cool.
So he's trying to have me in that one as well. I was in American Patriot, The First Offender. I was John H. Pruitt, which was a 2 Purple Heart earner. He was a sniper for, I believe, the Marines, the Marine Corps at that time during World War I. Absolutely phenomenal. The scene that me and American Patriot have together, it's like they were filmed on completely separate days. Completely separate, but it comes together like it's the exact same place in Normandy. It's like, whoa. So editing's there is really cool.
Cool. Fantastic. That's good. Well, thank you so much for making the time to come out here.
Of course.
The doors are always open here at 97.7 FM for you to come back, as many times as you want. Come share with our audience your new latest project.
Of course.
And let us know when the next premiere is, or screening, or
I will.
Or release or something like that, and we can set something. We can do a little release party here for you, or screening here at this building.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So, but thanks again.
It was nice coming out here. I loved it. It was great. Another thing, I want everyone to go watch Landman, Walker, Lioness. Let's see, The Chosen when it comes out, Yellowstone 1923 when it comes out, and everything else that you can find my name in, please.
That's right. That's right. Write some reviews in there for him.
Joking,
Yeah, go out there and write some reviews. Share some show some love for our local actors who are going on to do great things out there. So before we close off, any words, any of encouragement, folks that might be watching, that want to be able to God bless you, that want to be able to hit the industry, to might want to do something, whether it be an actor, a crew member, producer, director, cinematographer. Any words of encouragement for them?
Try everything. Do absolutely everything. I'm not talking about like do every role. I'm talking about do every part. If you can play a part in something, a part of a film crew, whether you're an actor, whether you're behind the camera, in front of the camera, directing, try it all. Seriously. You don't know where you fit in perfectly, because sometimes I've had some buddies of mine where they're like, oh, I want to do acting. But then they're like, you know what? I love the camera work so much better. They want to be a part of the industry, but then they're behind it and they're like, okay, I get to control this. So it's definitely a shared love to have different skill sets and everything. Like right now, if he needed help, I know how to take down this camera. I know how to help set up for all this, but am I going to like all the time? Well, that's not the job I applied for. But of course, if someone needs help with it, it's great to have the knowledge. So it's try everything and do your best at it. Learn as much as you can. So
good words of advice. Thank you again for coming out. And we want to thank you for watching and for listening on 97.7 FM and catching us over our social media pages. So until next time, keep it tuned right here to 97.7 FM, Cityscape, and Film in Valleywood. See you later.
Have a wonderful night.